going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel now today. Oh man, we are back with Day 2 Border-Gavaskar first test match at Nagpur. I mean, this has been the series we've been building up to. I've been waiting for. The team Australia has been waiting for. This is the biggest series we will play of Test cricket in a long, long time. And the first test match, Day 2 done. India lead by 144 runs. They still have 3 wickets in hand, and the pitch is going to get, I would say, a little tougher going into the Day 3, Day 4, but it's not like it has any demons in it, or it's not like it's, as predicted. I think everyone went into this match expecting that the ball was going to spin from India to Bangladesh, but, it's had a little bit of movement, but nothing, too crazy just as of yet. Spinners have dominated the wicket, so in this match, and India, they're dominating. And my question to everyone at home is, when does the Ashes start? I am ready for that. This series is over. No, look. Okay, India dominating for 2 first days. This test match is this far to being over. There's a few things that need to happen. We are going to review all of Day 2's play here and talk about the magical mystery man, Toddy Murph, aka Harry Potter Jr. We're going to be speaking about the skipper, Rohit Sharma, a few drop catches we need to speak about, and we're going to speak about the 2 left-handers taking Australia out of the game after Australia complained before the match that left-handers were going to have a disadvantage this match batting, and now we're getting dominated by 2 left-hand batsmen, so that's just a great story for us, and just really... yeah, awesome. Okay, so let's just hop straight into it. If you are new around here, subscribe, leave a like, and comment down below your current thoughts on the match and how it stands. Do you give Australia any hope? Probably not. But hey, look at the live win probability. 7% says Google. I don't know who's controlling it, Google, but I think you're giving us a little bit too much credit here. I would not say we've got more than a 2% chance to win this match and a 3% draw. So, obviously, those are encouraging signs as an Australian. So, yeah, awesome. I mean, it's actually, you know what? It's good to see the Aussie team get tested for once and actually not be the best team by a long way on the pitch. Now we're the ones getting bullied. So it's actually a little bit different. We've bullied South Africa at home, the West Indies at home, England before that, and now we get to India. It's a different ball game, and now we are the Minnows. So, hey, let's jump into the day's play. Of course, it started with Mr. Hitman and Ravi Ashwin at the crease. Ravi Ashwin is an all-rounder. He's not no tail-ender. So, he did have me quite scared yesterday morning when I seen him obviously still at the crease as the night watchman, and hit a 6, hit 2 very nice 4s, a very nice sweep for 4, and then I think he hit like a straight on drive for 4, I think it was as well. But look, got undone by a good delivery from Toddy Murph. Mad Dog Murph, he's going crazy right now, and I absolutely love him. I mean, for someone who's played 4, I think it's 4 or 5 first-class matches for Victoria, and that's it. And then he's straight into the team. What a story. I mean, he's like 22. He's the man, and I love him, and everyone loves him now. And hey, this is Ajaz Patel areas. Obviously, no 10-far. We would have liked the 10-far, Toddy. Be better next time. You need 10, but at least pushing the record of Jason Krejcia, who of course took some big figures over there. Like in 2008 when Australia was there, and he was on debut. So Todd Murphy kind of doing that same thing on debut at Nagpur, and he started off really well here. But we want to talk about doing well. Let's talk about the skipper. He had his morning Vadapav, man, because he was on fire. He had energy throughout that entire day. I don't know what he damn ate, but it was sustaining, and he looked like prime Rohit Sharma. I said it last night in yesterday's review that he came to the crease with so much intent with like 10 to 15 overs left of the day's play. He was putting runs. He was not scared. It was KL that was the guy who was blocking everything, and Rohit was just playing a natural ODI sort of game, picking up every sort of short ball. And then it got to day 2, and the same thing continued. He just played a balanced innings, composed. I genuinely don't think he played one loose shot, like, that I can remember from the innings. I mean, there might have been one, like, play and miss maybe, but I don't remember any potential drop catches off him or, like, missed catches or missed fielding opportunities. He just played a really flawless innings, did Hitman, and I think that's his 9th Test ton now, so he's building. He's getting close to number 10 century in Test cricket, which obviously getting any century in Test cricket's amazing. To get 10 of them would be pretty cool. So the man Hitman's 1 away. Will he get it this series? Probably. I mean, he looks pretty good right now, doesn't he? That bat that he uses, I mean, it's like he's picked up a Chris Gale bat. The thing's about this thick. So, look, we're not surprised when he does connect to the ball. It's going over the boundary, or at least through it. So, hey, Hitman, you deserve all the honours for this match. Well, obviously Jadeja as well so far, but man, they just have guys in their team. I think that's the problem with Australia at the moment compared to this team India, is that India have these weapons in their arsenal that they can pull out of nowhere. Well, that sounds a bit weird. I'll edit that out. But you get what I'm saying. They can pull out these random weapons, these nuclear weapons out of nowhere, like a Hitman, an Ashwin, a Virat Kohli, a Surya Kumar Yadav, a Jadeja who's dominated. Like, they just have these guys who you can just go to. I mean, it's interesting. It's not like the Aussies bowled bad at all. It was just classy batting from the Indians, and it just shows really how poor we batted in the first innings. So let's go through the rest of it. Sharma obviously dominated, really, really good. Did get a pretty good delivery from Paddy Camo to bowl him. The pegs went flying, but I guess that doesn't really matter because he made 120. So, would have liked to get him out probably 100 runs earlier. Would have been nice. But anyway, Rahul, we spoke about you. That's all. Ashwin, we spoke about you. Pujara. Wow, you just don't see the man Pujara play many, sweeps off the knee. He tried it. He got caught straight down there at leg gully sort of thing, and he goes for 7 off 14. My most run predictions for this series was, I think it was Usman Khawaja and Pujara, and both of them have gone out for under 10 in the first inning. So, it's looking good for me so far. Virat Kohli, you want to talk about? What are you doing, Virat? Come on, bro. Oh, no, Virat Kohli, my brother, my man. Not a shot you need to be playing at that time in the match. I understand it was kind of there to just flick along the hip or flick along the pad and get a single, or maybe flick it for 4, but man, it's just, you just see Virat go out to shit like this too damn often, don't you? Like, he looks, you know what? He didn't actually look that solid at the crease. I mean, it was doing a little bit of spin. He's not the greatest player of spin, and he hasn't really played spin amazing in these conditions in the last, year? Probably, probably a year or 2. I mean, he hasn't made a test ton in a couple years, so it really is coming down to it now, Virat. What do you do? You just keep waiting for him to keep going try and get a ton? Because I seen a statistic this morning that said Virat is averaging 25 in Test cricket since 2020, I think it was. So, or maybe it was 2021. Either way, that's like 2 years without averaging over 25. Virat's a legend. You never get rid of him out of this team. But what I'm saying is, how long do you wait? Like, I don't know. This is going to be the best chance, I think, for Virat this series at home against Australia to score another ton. So, a little bit concerning that he played such a shit shot to get out. But, look, it happens. It's cricket at the end of the day. Surya Kumar Yadav, first ball, started off with a 4. 8 off 20. Bowled by Nathan Lyon. That's what you love to see right there from Mr. Gaz Johnny Sins Jr. But let's get to where the pain started to seep back in. I thought, we got this middle order out pretty cheaply. I'm thinking, oh, hold on. We're back in the game, lads. Let's go. Australia's going to come back and win. No, we're not. We had a little opening window there where if we could have caused an extra wicket or 2, we probably would have been into bat by the night's end. But yeah, it's turns out that they have a good player by the name of Ravindra Jadeja. Turns out he's quite good, this fella. And another one by the name of Axar Patel. So, yeah, having batting depth must be nice. I did tweet something about that, and I know a lot of people could feel my pain on that. I mean, it's Jadeja. I mean, look, let's Shrika Bharat, let's not forget, he did play a nice boundary and then got a great delivery from Todd Murphy, LBW, who, it feels like the only man who took wickets was Todd Murphy. But Axar Patel, Jadeja, I mean, all the talk going into this match about left-handers and how they're going to struggle at the crease just for them to hit Australia pretty much out of this contest now. So, look, Travis Head probably sitting on the lines thinking, how the fuck did I get dropped? Like, Travis Head has got to just be so clued right now. Like, yeah. And then at one point, let's get to it as well. Firstly, well done to these two lads. Just an incredible partnership, a match-winning partnership right here. But let's get into the Aussie side of things that I want to talk about. I forget these guys. Let's go straight down to Matt Renshaw, eh? Let's go down to him. If you didn't know, yes, he does bowl some, I don't even really want to call it spin. I just want to call it Dollingtons. A couple of cream pot... Oh, a couple of... Okay, that didn't... I'll let that out. I was meant to say a couple of creamy... Okay, I'll let it all that out. That sounds weird. That's not what I meant. I meant, you know, like a pie that's got cream on it. Like, he just bowls... Just, you know, that's the reference for... Man, what am I talking about? Okay, Matt Renshaw bowled terribly. Let's say that. He only had one over. He bowled a full toss that got put. And it just makes you wonder... Travis Head is actually a decent spinner. I would have liked to see him, but anyway. Marnus Labuschagne, none for 24 off 5. I mean, he bowled about 3 good deliveries in that spell, and it was about it. Todd Murphy, you're my hero. I love you. 5 for 82, 9 maidens, 36 fucking overs. He's casting some spells on the Indian players, isn't he, with this magical Harry Potter bowling. Nathan Lyon, this is the talking point now. 1 for 98, 37 overs, 10 maidens, has bowled, I think, decent. But he just doesn't have the variations in India to dominate, does he? And then I think that's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, he bowls the same stock delivery pretty much every single ball. If it's not spinning back in, it's going to stay straight. Or it might spin a little bit away, but that's it. He doesn't have these variations of Jadeja, Axar... Well, not even Jadeja, but Axar, Ashwin. Like, we're missing that. And Todd Murphy has variations, and that's why he is succeeding. Gaz has never really had a competitor in this team. Like, he's had Agar, Swepson, Stephen O'Keefe at times have been challenging him for a spot, but he's never really felt under pressure for a spot in the team. And now he's got one. He's got pressure. So I'm hoping that it lifts up Nathan Lyon a little bit, and he thinks, all right, this young fucking, you know, 4 eyes motherfucker trying to take me on. Like, I want Nathan Lyon to, you know, have a bit of fun with it and just see it as a contest in his own team, like they're teammates, but I want him to lift his game and try and outdo Todd Murphy and take some more polls, you know? Would be nice. Scotty Boland has bowled fantastic. Love you, Scott. You are bowling fantastic. None for 34 off 17. Builds so much pressure. I don't think people see the work that he does. Like, if you just look at the scorecard, you look at this and you think, whatever, he didn't do anything. He was kind of economical, but that's about it. He did a lot more. He built pressure, and then you would bring him on for a spell of 2 to 3 overs, and then you bring the spin back, and it just changes things up. And hey, I will give Pat Cummins a bit of credit. He did have some quite good bowling changes yesterday, especially in that middle order when we were starting to get some wickets, and he started, you know, putting the pressure back on. I did like that from Sir Patrice. Paddy, he has not bowled well, though. It's been terrible. 1 for 74 off 18. Except for the wicket of Rohit Sharma, he's bowled a couple of pies. So it's been 2 straight. Just rubbish, to be real, from the skipper with the ball in hand. But hey, that is going to cap it off. India, too strong at the moment. Too good. But there's still 3 days of test match cricket possibly left. So I'm not ruling anything out. you know, it's gonna come down to today. Day 3. How long do India bat for? Can Australia bowl them out? Or will they declare with a lead of 205 and that'll be enough? Anything with a lead of 150 is probably going to be enough, but I think that India will try to get a lead of 200 just to make sure this game is done. And yeah, so yeah. Oh no, we're in for a series of pain. I miss Tim Payne. Anyways, that's going to cap it off, everyone. Let me know the current thoughts on the match. What's the trending tab? What's this? What the hell does this mean? Oh, there you go. That's cool. I never knew that existed. Okay, anyways, we're getting out of here. I hope you all enjoyed India dominating. I'll see everyone in the next one.